guys, fire our shit!
Oh well, howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. First thing I'd like to say is to send out a special thank you to Mr. Martin Dogger, who went out of his way to get my last video a boost. I really appreciate it, sir. There's a link to Martin's channel in the video description. Please check out his channel if you haven't already. For this week's video, we're having a look at the Rheinmetall Skorpion G, recently added Tier 8 German tank destroyer. And as you know, it is currently only available by purchasing containers in the store. The time is very short if you're still trying to get this vehicle. Each container has a 1% chance of dropping the Skorpion outright, which seems like pretty slim odds, but I'll tell you, after playing this thing for over 60 battles now and keeping above a 60% win rate in it, it tells me that this vehicle might be too crazy to have the game flooded with them. If you're going for it, I wish you all the luck in the world. You're going to love it, I'm sure. I just hope it won't cost you too much to get it into your garage. Skorpion G comes with quite a reputation, and the star of the show is the gun, and we'll talk about that first. 128mm cannon has an average penetration of 246mm. It's very nice at Tier 8, and quite workable fighting higher tiers as well. Average damage is a cool 460 hit points, and that's something that makes people sit up and take notice. That really stinks. Couple that with an out-of-the-box ability to fire every 11 seconds, and you're sporting some reasonable DPM there. This allows the Skorpion player to provide some serious support to frontline heavies by softening up those that stand in front of them, or by administering that kill shot coup de grace that finishes off that enemy and leaves your heavy tanks with some hit points they can spend later. Now, all these specs I've mentioned are without taking into account the effect of any equipment or consumables you may add, so there's improvements to be made there. As is usual, when one aspect of the vehicle is really quite good, balance usually comes at the expense of another capability. In this case, it is the armor protection, of which there is practically none, really just enough to keep out unruly mobs and bad weather. Although with the open top, even that's a bit debatable. This pretty much necessitates that your strategy include remaining out of the direct fight up front, as your 1220 hit points are going to evaporate pretty quickly. Staying in the back and providing very strong support is the way to play this vehicle in my opinion, and the 0.32 dispersion and 3.8 second aim time also support this strategy. Again, equipment and consumables can significantly improve these already very good figures. To support this strategy, Skorpion has decent mobility, allowing it to reposition on the battlefield to lend that support where it's really needed. Top speed is listed as 55 kilometers per hour, but I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen it go that fast. Mostly in the 30 to mid 40s range would be the highest speeds I've seen. Maybe downhill, the tailwind, it'll go that fast, I don't know. Traverse speeds both the hull and the turret, ensuring that you can track a distant target, keeping them in your sights, or in those desperate situations when it all goes to hell and you find yourself in a knife fight at close quarters. So, to tie this all together, let me say this. In my opinion, Skorpion G is one of the best mobile snipers in the game overall, if not the best. Combination of the mobility and the hard-hitting gun just bring it all home for me. Love to hear your opinion on that. Let's discuss it in the comment section. Well folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. Now, a lot of you have been very generous with donations, becoming patrons, or donating during the live streams, or sending in your replays so I can commentate and put them up for others to enjoy. But it's also very helpful just watching the vids, liking and subscribing. So I just wanted to make sure that those of you who support in that manner know that I really appreciate what you're doing as well. Thank you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.